Ladies and gentlemen, I just woke up. This will be a short video as I catch up to speed, not only you, but me. Right now we have Tropical Storm Cristobal making landfall, and it has brought like 7 feet of storm surge into, I believe, Mississippi, and it has brought heavy rains into Florida. Now, the things of interest, and 2 people were lost in riptides. Things of interest, I'm going to point out real quick. Cristobal will make landfall in Louisiana, and then it'll go all the way up through like Arkansas, Indiana, whatever that state is. And then by the time it gets to Wisconsin, it's going to be 10 millibars stronger than it is now. So it will have a brown ocean effect, meaning it gets stronger over land for some crazy reason. Probably planetary pressure of like Jupiter and Saturn. Who knows? And then this thing will even get even stronger into Canada. Are you ready for the big news? Get ready for our next big storm on June 21st. Now, let's hope it'll be a tropical storm, because it appears the atmospheric defense team did everything they could to fight Cristobal, and it still was a pretty strong tropical storm. But let's hope that this only comes in as a strong tropical storm. Though, as I've been warning for a couple of days, the bad energy points for like everything are going to be June 19th, June 20th, and June 21st. And so one reason that we should get ready for this tropical storm, possibly a hurricane, is that it happens right on the June 21st solar eclipse, which is annular, which means you get the ring of fire. And that is when the moon blocks between the sun and the earth, and so it actually affects the atmosphere much greater than a lunar eclipse. And so it appears Mother Nature is going to stick on a 3-act structure. So I would guess we got the Cristobal at the 5th and 6th. We will get a storm, I don't know what name it is, on the 21st, and then prepare for a possible tropical storm hurricane on July 4th and 5th. Of course, with 13 days away, many things can change, but the GFS absolutely nailed Cristobal from a long ways out, and so we'll give it credit. And like I said, with it falling on the annular eclipse, we'll have to keep watching. As Cristobal finally makes landfall in Mississippi, the heavier convective bands which were going to Florida are now finally clearing out. Some areas saw well over 10 inches of rain and tornadoes. But this story has a little bit of everything. We got the storm coming in from the Pac Northwest, which has tornadic abilities, moving up into the North Dakota aspect now that South Dakota saw all the action. You've got some heavy mid-June snow and ice coming into Idaho and surrounding areas. And then as the two meet up, and like I said, this storm will continue to strengthen as it moves into Wisconsin, which is pretty damn weird. And so that is going to be a big storm about 72 hours from now. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama are all seeing some levels of flooding, but nothing like Katrina levels. But there's still going to be some heavy rain involved, and like I said, there are reports of storm surge anywhere from 5 feet to 7 feet. So please be careful. And with Tropical Storm Cristobal strengthening to hurricane levels over land, you'll watch parts of Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, parts of Arkansas, and Missouri under flash flood watches for the day. We've got burn area watches. We've got winter watches. We got snow watches. And so we got quite a bit of action on the map. Is it just me, or is like Sunday the new Monday due to the American Cold Civil War, that like Sunday's the new bad energy day? Hopefully it'll pick up tonight when the moonlight comes out, because it's been good strawberry moonlight energy. Who knows? Like I said, I've warned everybody for the next 2 weeks, expect just the overall energy to get more garbagier. I want to say again, Cristobal will continue to strengthen as it moves over the middle of America and kind of, let's call it the Edgar Cayce route. And hurricane season officially started 7 days ago and will continue through November. So this is a sign that we are going to have a very active season, I would guess. It's still a beautiful storm, in my opinion. Watch as this goes to meet with that, and then stay tuned. I aim to please, so I give the ladies what they want. Here it shows the models with would that be Dolly? I don't know. You can name it your own name now. It's 13 days out. I'm sure we'll get some other fish storms that will get named. But if you notice, the Cristobal really doesn't leave Canada until after the 11th. So we're still dealing with this thing for 4 more days. And then we can watch the Gulf like a hawk, like we do, to see what, let's call it for now, let's just call it Dolly. See how she comes up, scrapes all the way down through Florida, goes into Alabama, and then Mississippi. And so, A, the GFS totally nailed Cristobal. B, we have that Ring of Fire eclipse coming on the 21st. And C, I've spent the last 2 days warning people that just on an energetic level, get ready for bad times. The 19th, the 20th, and the 21st, but then things will kind of improve around the 23rd and hopefully be more improved for about 60 days. But we'll check in. So far, my information's been pretty good. And, you know, it's like people just fighting, civil warring right now. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. And it's my opinion we're in a class war. But whatever. Everybody has their own opinion. Opinions are great. I'm giving you a kiss energetically over the internets right now. BG letting us know storm surge in Shell Beach, Louisiana is at 7 feet and rising. This isn't good. High tide is still to come at 3 p.m. too. The number could approach 8 feet possibly. Some Cat 2s and Cat 3s don't get this high, particularly because of angle. So please take the storm seriously. We've already lost at least 2 people to this storm. We don't want to lose any more Americans. We don't want to lose anybody, really. It's part of Astro Fight Club. Cristobal is slowing down a bit before it makes landfall. And like I said, it will continue to strengthen even over land. And though this wasn't the biggest storm ever, remember, it's just the first of what will probably be many. And we still got about 100 hours to deal with the storm and the storms. And so we got a week of severe weather. And you still got to watch for some type of tornado spin-ups or water sprout spin-ups by Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi. And then in this orange area, we will definitely be watching out for tornadic activity and straight line winds, especially in the yellow. And who knows, maybe they'll even put a red bean in later today. And then tomorrow, kind of same areas that move east, you'll be looking out for severe weather. And then over Mississippi and Alabama, you got the shot for some severe weather. And then it's just going to continue to stay rainy. We'll keep watching. Thanks to everybody on the weather Twitter team, especially Cranky Weather Guy, and to anybody who always has good information waiting for me as soon as I wake up, David Lincoln Hoker. I have to admit, GFS was right 2 weeks out this time. Now we'll see if they are with this run. And like I said, the fact that we got that eclipse on the same day, seems like Mother Nature's got a storm per eclipse. So we got at least 2 more coming between now and July 5th.